So, hopefully it'll be second time the charm. Hello, you lovely lot. I did actually make this video before, but it didn't upload. What? So, I have already made a video of what attracts me to a guy. So, I'm going to do the opposite. And I'm going to tell you what turns me off from a guy. So, here we go. And bear in mind, I don't have it listed down. I am so stupid. I need to do that. If I'm going to do something like this, I need to list things down. So, the first one is, the first thing I hate in a guy is that they're overly arrogant and cocky. It turns me off. I hate it. I don't mind like a little bit of confidence. Like, I think if you're confident, that's really, really attractive, but too much, no. No. Like, I don't mind confidence as long as you don't get cocky with it. And I hate cockiness. But I do love cocky. Anyway, so let's move on to the second thing that I don't like in a guy. And that is smoking. I don't like smoking. Primarily because I don't want my boyfriend to stink of smoke. I want him to stink of man. And by that I mean aftershave. Yeah. Because I want a man to smell nice. Because if we just like, if you stink of smoke or body odor, then I'm just gonna leave the, yeah. So if you stink of smoke, I will just probably lose interest in you. Even if you could be, even if you're like the cutest guy in the world and you're my type and you got a crush on me, if I find out that you smoke, nah boy. Either quit or don't smoke it at all. So, number 3. Poor hygiene. I hate poor hygiene. I don't like it. It's disgusting. Like, literally. If you don't have a bath or a shower, I am not going to be attracted to you. And it's like, if you don't brush your teeth, you don't floss your teeth, if you don't wear deodorant, then I will be turned off because it is pretty disgusting. And I do not want my boyfriend to stink of body odor and have greasy hair, and I don't want him looking like a tramp. So, yeah. Number 4 is, the fourth thing I don't like in a guy is that he's too clingy. I do not mind a little bit of clinginess because that means that he's protective of me. Does that sound right? I don't know. But if he keeps texting me like every minute, if he wants to know what I'm doing every single day, every single minute, every single day, then I do not find it attractive. I find it a little bit annoying, and no, it doesn't work for me really. The fourth thing that I hate. I'm not even 5 minutes in this video and I've forgotten already. I'm just trying to think. Smoking. Yeah, fourth, I was right. The fourth thing I hate is, I think this one's a bit more personal, being a little bit shorter than me. Because I want the stereotypical tall, dark, and handsome. Emphasis on the handsome, and the tall don't have to be dark. I mean dark. Yeah, let's just carry on with this. They gotta be tall because I love a tall bloke. I love it when they're tall. I think it's really cute, and if they're a little bit, if they're about five, oh my, I'm about 5'6". I'm about 5.5, 5'5.5". So if they're about 5'4", I can cope. But if they're about 5'1", then um, it's gonna be weird. Um, it just feels like that. I don't know. I think like he needs to be a bit tall. I like a bit tall guy. The fifth one is again personal. I don't want to date a younger guy. I think the youngest I would date is probably 16 or 17. And the reason I say that is because I'm 18, I can't date any younger. As I said, the youngest I can date is 16 or 17. And if I date any younger, I'll be classed as something that's not very nice and I don't want to say. So that's why I tend to go to the safe side and go towards older guys. And I do have a specific limit. I'm not going to date like a 78-year-old man because he could be dead and he's old enough to be my granddad, to be quite perfectly honest. So the age range, it does change every year. It's currently from 18 to 25. Next year, when I turn 19, it's going to be from 19 to 26. Yeah, so there's a 7-year age gap. And they got fit in the criteria. So that's good. But I think when I get a little bit older, so maybe like when I'm like 25 or something, then I wouldn't mind dating someone who's like 22, because it wouldn't matter as such. But as of now, it does kind of matter if I date anyone that's younger than 16 or 17. So, yeah, let's just move on. The sixth thing I hate in a guy is if they use their phone a lot. If it's for like work, then fair enough. If it's for work, I can let them off because it's work. Work's work. So, but could you imagine just like if I went round to a boyfriend's house and I was playing Bubble Witch, because that's literally if I was on Instagram and I was just going, oh, scroll, 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 and then someone says to me, oh, so what do you do for a job then? What do you do for a living then, Johnny? I was like, let's see what photos I can like on Instagram. We asked you a question. We asked you a question. You gotta break up with him. Yeah, and I would do the same thing if if they was like on Instagram a lot as well, or like Twitter. So it's like I'm gonna be posting a tweet. Excuse me. No, no, just no. But if it's for work, then that's fine. I don't mind using the phone a little bit. If they were busy and they haven't been on their phone, like if they were driving and stuff, if they're driving and they haven't had a chance to, if they're driving all day and they just want to relax, just want to go on their phone, then that's fine because they had an excuse, there's a legit excuse. But if you did absolutely nothing, then you don't have a reason not to um then you don't have a reason to keep using your phone. Yeah, as much as I love this phone, but I think uh I would turn it off and just not use it if I went to my fella's house. something I hate is not having any honesty. That's the key point in a relationship. Honesty. It works both ways. Like, I gotta be honest with you, and you gotta be honest with me. That's how it works. That's how this shit works. Um, and if I feel that we're not honest, then let's talk it out because I don't think we're gonna last long. The A thing I don't like in a guy if he's still using a dating account. Now I did mention about this in one of my videos. If you haven't checked that video out, I think it's the uh, still using plenty of fish, guilty flowers evidence video. I think that sounds right. That sounds right. So go check that out. It should be in my rant videos playlist. I don't know what number it is. Sorry, just it should be that title, I think. I have mentioned that someone has been using a dating account and they're seeing someone, and I think that's just downright disrespectful. And if I ever get a boyfriend, I will just delete my dating accounts because it wouldn't be fair to them. Because if you're not happy with the relationship, then just leave. It's not fucking rocket science, is it? I think it's the ninth thing. That sounds right. The ninth thing that I would hate in a man is that he bores me. Because I want someone who makes me laugh, someone who will make me laugh till I cry laugh till my sides hurt or I just can't breathe anymore. That's the kind of guy that I want to make me laugh. But if he don't do any of that, nah, man, nah. The tenth thing I don't like a man, I think this one's again personal. But if they don't serenade you, if you know what serenade means, it means, and I don't have to use Google for this because I know what it means. Luckily, serenade means is that you sing a song to them, and I just want to be serenaded from time to time. Just as long as it's like really, really lovely and just like it's something that I like. If you sing me a song that I do not get or I do not like, if you sing me a song that I don't know, then I'm like, okay, thank you. Whether it's just like, can you just sing me a song that I do know because they're very much more romantic. But if he sticks on something that I do know and we're like, if he sings me one of the script songs, get in my bed now, get in my bed, get in my bed. Yeah. The 11th thing that I hate in a guy is that they do not put any effort in whatsoever. Because it feels like it feels like I'm just putting all my efforts into a relationship, and it feels like I'm actually in a relationship and that he's single. And again, downright disrespectful. If you don't want to have a relationship, then why the fuck did you bother me in the first place? So yeah. 12th thing that I don't like is that they don't put the effort in. I think it's the same as the last one. But when you're in a relationship, it works both ways. I got to put 50% in, and you got to put 50% in, and then that will create a loving relationship. But if I put about oh god, it's maths. I'm struggling with maths. If I put about 80% in and you only put 20% in, I am not going to be happy. It's got to be 50-50. And if you give me less than any of that, so if it's like 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, 95-5, 99-1, 100-0, then I will not be happy and I'll just dump your ass. I'll dump your ass, no hesitation about it, boy. Mm-mm. Sorry. I think it's a 12th thing. So 12th or 13th, I'm not too sure. The 13th, I'm gonna say 13th because I think I just covered the 12th thing. So the 13th thing I don't like in a guy is a bad attitude. I hate it when they have a bad attitude towards me and it feels like we're enemies, not lovers. I want to love you, not I want to strangle you to the point where you actually die. Stage. Okay. So, love me. Don't hate me. Because I might have to kill you. Silent assassin. In training. If only. So the 14th thing that I hate in a guy is if they're boring. If they're on Facebook and if they write meaningless statuses like that which no one really cares about and they keep commenting and if they keep liking, then it will get my nerves and break up I'll just break up with you and delete you on Facebook because to be quite fucking honest, I don't like when people bore me on Facebook. It makes me and also I want to hold a conversation and if it's boring then that's not gonna happen, is it? The 15th thing that I hate in a guy is they are racist because I know some black people. I have an Indian uncle and I've got 3 Indian cousins. Um, so if he's anyway racist to them, then I'll just dump his ass because it's not fair. It's not fair. Just leave him alone, okay? Just fucking leave me alone. Just fucking leave him alone. Because your ass is clearly done, boy. You get what I'm saying? The 16th thing that I hate in a guy is that they are honest to the point where it's actually harsh. I've experienced this and it's actually the asshole. Um, he was very honest to the point where it's harsh and I just was like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. But I just don't want to go through that again, so that is an instant turn off for me. I think the 9, I think 8, I think this was 18. The 9, I think I'll do about 20, I'm not too sure. but I can't think of any more, so I think another D20. The 19th thing that I hate in a guy is, if you're dyslexic, then I'll let you off. But when people type to you in text language, in text speak, the reason I say that is because it doesn't feel like I'm having a decent conversation with a good-looking guy. So if I'm having a nice old conversation with a good-looking guy that I might want to be with one day, they've got to learn how to spell. Because, oh, it just fucking frustrates me. It does frustrate me, like, I don't speak in, well, actually, that's a bit of a lie. I think the only text speak I do is lol, and that's about it. Apart from that, I don't use text speak at all. And that's because I genuinely hate it, because it doesn't feel like I'm having a decent conversation, and it feels like I'm decoding, and it's like, I don't work for fucking, like, I don't work for somewhere high class, I'm just a student, for God's sake. Just talk to me normally, like you would do in real life. But don't speak to me like in fucking things. It just annoys me. But I'll let you off if you're dyslexic. If you're not, and the 20th thing that I hate in a guy is that they won't get to know my family, and my family are my main priority. That and my friends. I think it's 20 and 21. I think they both combine. Is that they don't get along with my family, and they don't get along with my friends, because they mean the world to me. And if they don't get on with either of them, then good night, Vienna. I am not having it, because then they say, oh, it's between me, your friends, or your family. I was like, why are you gonna make me choose? Seriously, why are you gonna make me choose? It's not a fucking day. So yeah, if that happens, I'll just dump his ass straight away. I was like, I'm not choosing you, boo. That's for sure. Bye bye, bye bye now. So that is my list of things that turn me off in a guy, and my phone just went off. Speaking of things that went off, and it was nothing important. If you want to know what it was, Candy Crush. It was Candy Crush. It was nothing important. So that's going to wrap up this video. Please give this a like. Comment down below what turns you off in a guy or a girl. I don't know what you like. Don't know what to let you vote, really. Subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And like me on Facebook, it would mean the world to me. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye.